Okay, let's talk about the anime GTA, because apparently you're getting anime GTA before GTA 6. Yeah, with jokes aside that everyone else has been pretty much talking about, ANANTA is actually coming out next year, and a lot of people are actually pretty excited about it. But also, it's so confusing how this game has been going on. First, it was called Project Mugen, and a lot of people thought it was just going to be a gacha game, free to play, kind of like a Genshin with some like Spider-Man, some GTA elements with it. But now that they actually released an actual legit trailer, a lot of people are actually kind of skeptical on it. It actually looks really legit, but it got to the point where they pretty much like purposely saying that, hey, we are kind of going to be everything. We'll be an everything game. You know, we're going to have elements of GTA, we're going to have elements of Sims, we're going to have elements of gacha games, elements of freaking Spider-Man. There's going to be some sleeping dogs, some watchdogs. Like, there's so many things going to be packed in this game, and I'm over here thinking to myself, like, yeah, this looks really good and all, but how is this thing going to stay alive? For a lot of people that don't really realize that this game is actually not going to have really any gacha elements into it. It's going to be a free-to-play game, but there's not going to be any like pulling for characters. You just buy the skins of the characters, the costumes, some houses, and cars. Like, there's not really going to be a lot of microtransactions in the game, at least nothing that I think is going to be worth it. So how is this game going to stay alive? Like, it just doesn't seem valuable for me. I don't think this game is really going to last that long, even though it has some really good production values. Because yeah, the game looks amazing. It looks like you can do a lot of cool things for it, but if it's going to be a free-to-play game, and the only microtransactions is going to be cosmetics, this game is not going to last long. No matter how much we would love to play this kind of game, it is not going to stay alive long enough. You know, it needs the money and the whales to back it up so they can work on it a lot more and they can keep paying the development team. Like, this game cannot survive without people pouring money into it. That's the whole design of free-to-play games. You know, look back on all the rest of the free-to-play games that does work and see all the people like going into it and putting a lot of money into it, and then look at the ones that failed. They pretty much stopped because they didn't have the content to keep it going. I kind of feel like this is what's going to happen with this game, but I know, what do you guys think? You guys think that this game is going to be amazing and they're going to figure something out and it's going to be the next GTA killer? Or do you think like me, like I just don't see this game to be very valuable? Without the gacha elements, is this going to be a free-to-play cosmetic game that's going to die in the next couple of months?